The 790 Duke from KTM was brought back a bit too soon. There was some misunderstanding when it was first introduced last year. After all, we already had the 890 Duke, so what use was a 790 Duke? Yes, the fact that it was made in China contributed to its lower cost, but not significantly. But by EICMA 2023, all made sense because the Austrian manufacturer KTM had a plan to unseat the 890 Duke with the KTM 990 Duke. The range suddenly makes a lot more sense. The 790 Duke is the entry-level model that is most reasonably priced, while the 990 offers a more significant upgrade over the 890 in terms of price, engine, and technology. We will address all of those topics shortly. The 790 Duke, the insane, and brand new, 1390 Super Duke R and Super Duke R Evo, and the 990 Duke all fit together well. Is this the ideal balance, or is there a better option to forgo it in favor of its more costly or less priced siblings? Other than some new stickers that read 990 inches instead of 890, you're probably wondering where the extra money goes. Don't worry though, a lot has changed. First, let's talk about the improved LC8C parallel twin engine, which is the basis for the new model designation. The displacement has increased from 889cc to 946cc, and new pistons, conrods, a new crankshaft, and higher lift cams are all housed inside the recognizable-looking casings. Two factors contribute to the capacity increase: larger cylinder bores and a longer stroke. To keep everything cool, a larger radiator, a new exhaust, and an airbox are also included. After all of this, there is a 7 brake horsepower gain. The new peak power torque ratings of 121 horsepower and 76 pound-feet may leave you wondering why KTM bothered. But that's just part of the tale. The experience of riding informs another. Soon, more on that. KTM's new tubular steel chassis, upon which the engine is mounted, houses the company's in-house WP suspension system. At this point, the 990 begins to resemble a Duke R rather than a Duke GP, because like the previous model, it has a completely adjustable fork. It has a travel of 140 mm from stanchions that are 43 mm broad. Meanwhile, a WP Apex monoshock with adjustable preload and rebound is located at the back. Twin 300 mm front discs and 4-piston house brand calipers are included, same like with the previous Duke GP. However, a revised mounting arrangement reduces rotational mass by 500 G. Meanwhile, there's a 2-piston caliper and a 240 mm disc at the back. 4-piston radially mounted calipers are paired with M floating discs and are managed by a radial master cylinder. Up indeed, the bodywork on the frame now divides opinions. I picture Predator without his mask, but KTM claims the bike is designed to resemble an explosion in a freeze frame, mimicking immense energy being released with devastating force. It fits in well with KTM's strong, no-bullshit marketing shtick, so it's definitely not boring. Another major area of development is the IT front. The 5-inch TFT display offers optional track mode with telemetry and a lap timer, improved graphics, and a reorganized menu system in addition to lean angle data. It now has a convenient left-facing USB-C charging port. Numerous rider aids are available, like as launch control, cornering traction control, adjustable wheelie control, an up and down quick shifter, and cornering ABS with a supermoto mode to remove it at the back. It's remarkable how alien the new 990 seems. Even though the numbers sound somewhat similar, operating a vehicle while incarcerated is a very different story. It appears smoother and more refined, especially in the mid-range to start. Not that the 990 has matured, gone out and bought some beige sweaters and binge-watched Countdown. Conversely, the revised model has only strengthened KTM's standing as the creators of the sportiest parallel twin in motorcycle history. Its offset firing order is achieved, as before, by using a 285-degree crankshaft. In contrast, cross-plane competitors such as Yamaha's CP too achieve the same result with a 270-degree crank. It has a rumbly mid-range and a screaming high-end, making it about as dissimilar as possible from the 180-degree parallel twin in the bike you may have completed your direct access on. When you accelerate to maximum speed, it feels faster than the numbers would seem to indicate. If you manage to pass a slow-moving Honda Jazz, you may notice that your speed is a little greater than you had expected. Additionally, you may find yourself unintentionally lifting the front wheel a little. Although the lever's initial response is a little harsh, the own-brand brakes are nonetheless quite capable of reducing speed when needed. You can get away with leaving the 990 in a higher gear than you typically might because of its smooth mid-range clout, but doing so means you'll miss out on the shifter as well as the thrilling top end. After a week and a half of riding the bike, the system feels more seamless than it was before, shifting flawlessly each and every time and never exhibiting a false neutral. The 1390 Super Duke R is heavier than the 990, which contributes to its agility. Though it feels steadier in quicker corners than the previous 890 Duke, the lighter 990 laps up quick direction changes. At more extreme lean angles, which are of course now visible to you, the Bridgestone S22 tires offer a great deal of confidence. However, to observe maximum lean angles, you must be in the track mode display. Otherwise, all you get is real-time data, which is not something you should be focusing on too much while cornering. Overall though, the new electronic suite is a success. The rider seems more flattering than previously, without feeling as though the gadgets are taking away too much. You can choose a level of assistance that suits you perfectly thanks to the adaptability of the different settings and the sympathetic nature of the interventions. However, you may also need to tweak the suspension adjustments. Even after adjusting the adjusters, hand-operated adjusters can easily change the front's compression and rebound. A flathead screwdriver is required for the rear's compression adjustments. The setup didn't feel quite as plush as hoped. The damping felt excessively firm for our two reasonably light test riders. In what is otherwise an incredibly capable kit, it's something that took away some confidence on rougher B roads, and let's face it, there are tons of those these days. Another irritation is the throttle, which in all three modes, street, sport, and track, has the tendency to jerk at low speeds. The price difference between the new 990 Duke and the previous 890 Duke is significant. The 990 Duke starts at £13,000. That excludes the tech pack, which is something you should absolutely get. It costs £900 and includes a number of capabilities that expire after the 930-mile trial period. However, since KTM is a company that enjoys sales just as much as large chain supermarkets, currently there is a deal that allows you to spec it for free and take advantage of 0% financing. However, the firm is also taking £1,000 off of the Duke GP and Duke R's model years for 2023. If stock is available, you can get one of those for £9,750 or £10,600 respectively. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for new upcoming videos of motorcycles. Thanks for watching.